Hello, my loves. Let's talk about releasing fears, but also looking deeper underneath the fear for the emotion behind it. So I make these spiritual herbal protection blends, right? And I sell them in my online store. But in meditation, the deity I work with was like, you need to be doing one for yourself every single day for the next week. One of the things I put in there are bay leaves. And I tell my clients, right on there, what are you looking to release? Because as I said, they are both for protection, but also releasing the negative energy outside of you and inside of you. So I say, write down on the bay leaf, what is it right now, the biggest fear or thing that you want to release? Write that down and then put it in the pot, boil it, let it simmer for a couple hours, whatever the case may be, right? And I did that for myself. And there's normally like three main fears that I have, but one that is two sides of the same coin is fear of success and fear of failure. And I sat there and I wrote that on each on a bay leaf, but I picked a third one. So when I took the bay leaves out of the bag, I picked out three, which is funny because I'm working with Hecate now and one of her numbers is three, but that's a different video. On the third one, I thought to myself, what is underneath this? Now, I've always known that I have this fear of success and a fear of failure. For those who don't know fear of success, it's when you are fearful that you will succeed this one time and then more will be expected of you the next time, and you're fearful that you're going to fail the second time. So it's like a fear of success. Like you won't be able to constantly meet what people want of you the next time around, basically. But for the first time, I thought to myself, what's underneath that? What is the emotion underneath that, right? And what came through me, because I said it out loud, but it was not me, it came through me, was a fear of being unlovable no matter what. And that really hit me. No matter what I do, a fear of being unlovable. And when I said that out loud, I was like, oof, okay, let's go deeper into that. Because the thing is, I did a spiritual bath for myself just a second ago. And yes, I feel so much. Whew, even as I was pouring it on myself, I felt the cleansing. Like I felt myself feel lighter, which means there was some negative energy on me that was not mine. But I feel clearer. In that clarity, I now can go deeper into the emotion of the fears that I have, if that makes sense. Because this is the thing. When you're doing any rituals, if you're doing a spiritual herbal bath, whether it's one of mine, somebody else's, if you're making your own, you need to understand that it is for protection and it's for releasing, but it's also going to give you a clarity so that you can better dive in and heal yourself. Because you can get advice from numerous people, great advice from therapists, all of that, but you're the final piece. You have to be the one that does the work to do with healing. And so for me, having that realization of that fear of being unlovable no matter what, first off, being somebody with ADHD, being somebody on the spectrum, it's a fear I've had that was deep seated. But I'm finding more and more as I do this work on myself that it is something that has followed me, that fear of being unlovable, and that fear of, if people see all parts of me, they'll no longer love me. So I have to mask. I don't mask as much anymore, but I used to a lot before it even had a name. I have to do that. I have to not tell people when I'm depressed, because I don't want to be a burden on them, right? There's always a fear of being unlovable no matter what I do. That even when I'm at my friendliest, when I'm at my friendliest, when I'm at my best, I'm people love me. Like I'm outgoing, funny, quirky, creative Janae, right? And that's great. But the other sides of me that I feel make me, when I feel the most effective, which is not a good word for us, but neurodivergent people, I know you understand that feeling. When you feel like you're not right, when you feel like a failure, when you feel like I don't want anybody to see this part of me because it will make loving me so much harder. It's a hard thing to work through, but you have to understand that that is a lie. A fear of being unlovable. You are not unlovable. Even if people around you tell you that you are in fact not. To the right person, they will love you because of all those parts of you. They will love you at your lowest form. I remember in meditation, when Hecate told me, the goddess Hecate told me, and it was concerning the man that I'm going to meet who will eventually be my husband. She said, when he tells you he loves you, believe him. And this ties in to my fear of being unlovable, because the thing is, my first initial thought, whenever the man I end up marrying tells me he loves me, my first initial thing will be to say, just wait. Just wait. Because right now that the Janae you're seeing is a good day. This is a good Janae. This is Janae with her dopamine balanced. This is Janae who's fun loving and a hippie and a lovable witch. And like, this is her. But just wait until you see the sides of me that are not pretty. The sides of me where I will be in a depressed episode sometimes for days, right? And I may not even realize it until I'm in it, right? The sides of me to where I am scatterbrained and I may start one thing and stop it, or I forget things and the things. Just wait until you see the how hard it is to love me. That would be my initial thought. And so for her to say, to tell me, Janae, when he says I love you, you have to believe him. That was literally like she knows. She's trying to help me get my life together, really. But she knows, and I know, that I haven't moved past that fear of being unlovable yet. But I need to, because I am lovable. And that's the thing I want to tell all my neurodivergent babies out there, is that you are absolutely lovable at every phase of your healing, at every part of you. Every single aspect of you is lovable. Even if the people around you are telling you you are not, that is a lie. You are absolutely lovable. So you need to reprogram. You need to create a new circuit in your brain that when somebody says you are unlovable, that new circuit in your brain already knows that that's a lie, right? Because we've already, whatever thoughts we have right now, and fears we have right now, those are already like, our spirit already, your brain already has like a chemical form for it. Like if something happens, your brain has already created a pathway that we now know is a negative thought, right? But it's already created a pathway to have that thought. So what you need to do is create a new spiritual pathway that is healing, right? And that is saying, I am lovable in every phase of myself. In every aspect of my healing, in every phase of my life, I am lovable. The right person will love me because of everything that makes me who I am, and not in spite of what makes me who I am. I am lovable. I am lovable because I am a divine soul on this earth. Ooh, I'm getting chills. I'm going to say it for you. I'm going to say it for you. Save this and come back. All right? Anytime you need the reminder, I am lovable simply because I am a divine spirit on this world. I am lovable in every single aspect of myself and every single phase of my healing and being. I am lovable, and I will attract the people who see that love in me, who see the beauty in me. I will attract them in, and they will understand and welcome and accept me exactly as I am, because I am lovable, because all the things that I don't think are lovable are why these people are attracted to me. It is why these people want to be my friends, why they want to be my lovers, why they want to be in my presence. It is because I am lovable. It is because I am a divine being of light, and that light shines out through my skin and attracts people to me because I am lovable. I am a lovable divine being of light. I want you to say that to yourself I'm getting chills. Say that to yourself every single day. Every single day, until you've created that neural pathway, that spiritual pathway, that anytime somebody tells you you are not lovable, you already know that's a lie. That's a lie. You are absolutely lovable in every single phase of your being. Okay, my loves. I love you. I will talk to you later. Thank you for staying for the whole video if you did. Bye.